that one of the biggest things is you have to give your child the tools to be able to use their own voice, because especially the way that we grew up is we were grown, well, we were raised to be obedient to authority figures, like just on the blanket, you know what I'm saying? Like obedience is better than sacrifice. That's the scripture that's been like drilled into our heads. And if you got an adult who don't necessarily have the best motives that come around your kid, there's a whole type of confusion there wherein it's like your kid don't know what's going on, but your kid knows that they have to uh obey what adults say. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't give your child the confidence to be able to speak up and say what is right and what isn't right, and give them like the tools, really, like if they don't know that this is an off limits area for anybody, I don't care who it is, unless you allow them to, you know what I'm saying? Then they could be getting taken advantage of left and right. And I'm like, as even growing up, like there are predators that live in the church house. You know what I'm saying? Like I have peers that unfortunately, like there would always be there was this one adult, right, that would come around and like try to give us money to use during offering time and whatnot. And I would take the dollar here and there, you know what I'm saying? But that was it. I knew enough to where I didn't trust a lot of people. I was obedient when it came to like adults, but I know that I would keep my distance because that's just how I was. I was more so like disassociated as a child, you know what I'm saying? But come to find out later on, that same adult was dealing with some of the other kids in the church. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably only because they felt like they had to. You know what I'm saying? Like they felt like they were obligated because this was an adult figure or a figure that was older than them that wanted something from them. And they just have to feel like, okay, I'll do this, you know, and that is a huge part of the sex conversation that I feel like is necessary just because we are in the information age. Like things are so readily available. Like you could slip and fall into a chat room with somebody who don't mean your kid no good. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that I would like to offer, like even with us having this conversation, maybe once your kid can spell the words that they hear, maybe that's the time to have the conversation. Because if you say boob to my kid and my kid can figure out how to write boob, they might be typing boob into the Google search and seeing a whole bunch of boobs on the Google search. You know what I'm saying? So if they're not equipped with how to maneuver that, or you know, learning the boundaries and the thresholds of all of those things, it could be a recipe for disaster.